Hello, my name is Anna Garson, and today I'm going to be talking about friendship and friendliness in American culture. Now, recently, we've all made a huge transition in our lives. We've come to Boston University to learn, teach, have fun, make friends, and hopefully get a degree. Now, we've all been thrown together with the task of creating a strong group of friends which we can rely upon and feel comfortable with. How hard can that really be? Now, I would say that I can be a pretty friendly person. I came to university intent on making friends. I introduced myself to people in dining halls, I went to parties, and embarrassingly enough, I broke the unspoken rule of silence in elevators just so I could say hello to someone new. Now, all of these interactions provoked really interesting conversations, and I met a lot of amazing people. And unsurprisingly, that led to our exchanging numbers or becoming friends on Facebook. I had gone out to a dinner or a party or wherever and exchanged numbers with someone that I found interesting. I participated in something that's extremely common in this culture. But as I scrolled through the 157 contacts on my phone and realized 33 of whom are people I can't remember, I didn't understand why we behave like this. I asked my roommates and she said it's just plain nice. It's a nice way of ending a conversation. It shows that you enjoyed talking to the other person. So in reality, it's not a promise of contact or an expectation of friendship when people exchange numbers. It's a signal of openness and friendliness. Americans feel sociable by talking and asking for a phone number. They're satisfied with that. They connect over trivial things that don't exactly lead anywhere and are obsessed with being friendly. That's part of the American culture. So, within a culture so obsessed with friendliness, I constantly ask myself, why is it so hard to make friends? Historically, Americans are immobile people. They've needed to make connections quickly, but also they have to be able to let go of those connections as they move on. They also have a deep-rooted sense of independence. One has to let go of that independence to rely on other people, and while relying on others does allow for a deeper relationship and connection to grow, it also makes you dependent on that person. So, how do we define friendship and friendliness? Friendliness is a quality, it's not a relationship. Friendliness is unlimited, it's not dependent on an other. But friendship is a relationship. You cannot be in a friendship when you are alone. You need an other. But the two are not completely independent because in practicing friendliness, you will find the ultimate friendship. Americans are known as a very friendly and helpful culture. They are open and friendly to people that they do not know very well. This is different from the majority of the world, where cultural people are initially more reserved. Many international students tend to feel that Americans are superficial or fake when this initial friendliness does not continue as friendship. The truth is that we just define friendship differently. The Russian Ozygovnov dictionary explains that the term friendship is a close relationship based on mutual trust, affection, and unity of interests. However, the Oxford English Dictionary defines friendship as follows: a person with whom one has developed a close and informal relationship of mutual trust and intimacy, more generally, a close acquaintance. This almost suggests that there may be two different levels of friend, the more common of which may be a mere acquaintance. While I disagree with this, I think we all have something to learn from one another. Americans should learn not to be afraid of taking part in deeper conversations. They often refrain from doing so because they don't want to cause conflict. In some cultures, it's okay to discuss politics, but Americans tend to be more guarded and focus on similarities rather than differences in their relationships. But embracing our differences leads to stronger and more fulfilling relationships. I think I do prefer the American way, even though it is artificial. I like to see everyone smiling and happy, even though I know it's not possible that they all are. The rest of the world looks down on Americans for their over-friendliness or fakeness, but I think they need to realize the benefits of short-term friendliness often outweigh the negatives.